back, everyone. Joining me live in the studio, we have a familiar face, Miss Martha Allen with the Pines and Cady Hill.
Cady Hill.
I'm so sorry, it's early.
That's right.
Recovery Center. Good to have you.
Thanks, we're glad to be here.
And you're here to talk about
heat and alcohol.
Yes, some safety precautions we all need to take this summer. Okay, let's start. Alcohol and heat, a dangerous combination, right?
It is. It is. Spending a day at the ballpark and then heading to the river, it sounds fun, but it can be very dangerous because we've got to remember to keep hydrated. And then when we get out on the river and start consuming alcohol, you know, it impairs our judgment and different things can happen. It's definitely a health risk.
Okay, well, what safety precautions can people take if they decide to go out one weekend on the lake and they do decide to have a couple of beers and it is hot outside, as Isaac's been talking about? You know, what safety precautions can they take?
Well, always have someone there sober to be in charge of the group. Once you're impaired, you know, the blood alcohol content that deems you drunk in the state of Mississippi is 0.08.
Right.
But at 0.02, you start making bad decisions. Your coordination is impaired. So it's important to remember that. You might misjudge a swimming distance or jump off the boat at an improper place, and that's when accidents really happen.
Definitely. And I don't think it's a good idea to have swimming and alcohol together.
No, it's kind of like hunting and alcohol. They really just don't mix if you're thinking about safety. But 50% of adolescent and adult deaths involve water recreation.
Wow.
Yes, and a third of boating accidents are alcohol related also.
Wow.
So those are huge numbers. So we need to take this subject very seriously.
Definitely.
Whether it be for safety precautions in, you know, direct physical accidents or impairment.
Definitely, and you even said right here, 40% of all beer sold in the U.S. that's consumed between May and August. So this is the time of year.
This is peak season where people are sitting out on their porches consuming alcohol in the sweltering heat. So we need to be very careful to have sober drivers, to stay hydrated, and to be in places where we make good decisions and protect our family and friends that are with us.
My last question for you, men and women, we react to alcohol differently.
Isn't that interesting?
About that? Yeah, definitely.
Yes. Women have less water in their blood system, so the way that we metabolize alcohol is differently than men. So we could consume the same amount. If a man and a woman weighed the same amount and had the same body, you know, structure, they could consume two different amounts of or the same amount of alcohol and have two different amounts in their blood system. It metabolizes totally different.
Wow. Well, thank you, Miss Allen, for all that important information. If you need to know more about this topic, you can call 662-327-7916 or visit ccsms.org. Thank you so much again for having me.
Glad to be here.
I'm sure we'll be seeing you soon in a couple of weeks. You always keep us updated on everything with the Pines and Cady Hill Recovery Center. Got it right that time.
Got it.
Whoop, whoop.